lifeguard, you always want to do your best, and you come to work every day to save people's lives. People come to Bondi to have a great time. The last thing on their mind is not returning home.
There's no more swimming down this end of the beach, especially in front of these dangerous current signs. Good swimmers, bad swimmers, non-swimmers, everyone.
We do our best. We save a lot of people down here. You can't save everyone.
We're about to pack up. I think it was about 6:30, and Azza received a call.
Yep, in the water.
Jet ski.
I think the initial call was that there was a body possibly on the rocks, possibly in the water. We didn't really know at that stage.
Whenever someone's, still hanging on by a thread, we want to try and get there as quick as we can. In these moments, it's a quick but a very important decision as to who goes.
Luke and Corey decide to leave 19-year-old Jethro behind.
Jethro is still a trainee, so it's probably best not to send him into a scenario like that at the moment.
Somewhere inside me, I wanted to go just to be like hands-on, part of the team, but I haven't seen a dead body, which I'm happy about. So definitely having Corey and Luke, who are much more experienced than I am, going over there, it's better.
The area we were headed to is 5 kilometres to the north of Bondi. It is very spooky. It's just these cliffs that have to be 30 metres. The water's dark. There'll be a lot of sharks around there. So yeah, all sorts of things kind of go through your head as you're going around there.
After 20 minutes battling the tough conditions, lifeguards close in on the location.
We saw the chopper fly overhead, and we got a kilometre or so away, and we could see somebody winching down. Oh, look, they're winching.
Central. Yeah, go ahead. Mate, can you ring 13 sir? Mate, I think they're winching down at this person already. As we were approaching, we were probably about 200 metres away, and the chopper had flown past us, located the person, and mate, they winched down and straight back up again, probably within about 30 seconds flat. Yeah, mate, chopper seems to maybe be leaving. Can you just ring 13 surf and confirm with us, please? Yeah, copy. Stand by, mate.
Oh, they're going to land. They're landing, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, Central to jet ski, boys. They have picked the patient up and they're going up to the park, so head back. Yeah, mate. Copy.
They took the patient from the water and landed up around Vaucluse on a park up there where they were met with other paramedics. They started resuscitating, found out it's a young girl, a girl, so that's basically how it unfolded.
Paramedics resuscitated the woman and she was taken to hospital. But sadly, she passed away 24 hours later.
This person's life is now in my hands. If I get there quick, they've got every chance of surviving.
Come this way, please.
It's very important to launch that jet ski properly. Clint, that day couldn't have launched us any better.
First thing that's going through my mind, it's part of the job and I got to do it, but I am still new down here.
Do you want me to go up there with any equipment?
Nah, not at this stage. We'll just stand by, see what Jess comes up with.
Copy, mate.
Where we went was eerie. I knew Jack was capable, but this is like the top of the food chain in rescues for us. We could see everyone on the cliff, and I was like, this isn't good.
Hey, now we've located the police. We can't see the body.
Yeah, mate, I've got a number of the informants, so just stand by, I'll give them a call. And then all of a sudden...
Hey, I've got him!
This guy just pops out from behind a rock. Yeah, right, what's his state? I was in shock.
Hey, are you all right?
Jesse, what state's he in, mate? How did this guy just survive this jump?
The guy's alive.
I don't know if he swam, jumped, but I've never seen anyone around that far.
I'm gonna send my lifeguard mate in to get ya.
I just climbed up on the rocks and I said, "Are you okay? Are you okay? What's happened?"
Jesse, what state's he in, mate?
He goes, "Oh, nothing. I'm just come here for a swim."
Yeah, copy, mate.
This bloke had just walked around the rocks. It was obviously a huge relief.
Yeah, let's get him on ski and back here.
But then a massive southerly coming up the coast.
The helicopter and that want to go before this wind hits.
And wind out on the water just makes things 100 times more difficult.
You know, we had this southerly coming in, so we know we needed to move quickly. There was waves crashing up against the rocks where he was.
It's not just the man who needs rescuing.
We had to get his back on the ski because he's worried about his phone getting damaged.
I knew the southerly was coming, but this guy thought he was totally fine and he was just going to walk back. So he's refusing to get on the jet ski. It was just...
Jesse moves the jet ski even closer.
I had the jet ski at one stage literally centimetres away from the rocks. 100 things could happen.
Finally, the man agrees to take the plunge. The question still remains, what was the man doing so far around the cliffs? Philip Pappas, originally from Greece, is bewildered by the fuss.
Someone think you jump off the cliff.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Really?
Look, all these helicopters here now are here for you.
Really?
We think that someone jumped off the cliff.
I have no idea. Just walk over there.
Mate, you want to jump in?
Here.
We had the Westpac helicopter, we had the toll helicopter, police flying down Queen Elizabeth Drive. Everybody here for this one person that didn't know what he had done.
They were looking for someone, I don't know. I have no idea, yeah.
There's great relief as Philip walks away unharmed. But the next day, the rescue chopper is back in the same spot.
At about 10:30, the police helicopter just started hovering there. This helicopter keeps coming here, Hop.
Bring Juicy now. Oh, they're taking someone home.
The first thing that come straight to my mind was me and Jack missed it.
That's the body there. They winch it? No, it's on the side. The stake's on the side of the chopper. That's it. I'm sure. No, they haven't picked it up, have they? That is so heavy.
I didn't look on the rocks because the guy was there, you know. I could have saved that person's life.
But when police call the tower, the story takes another turn.
The police station had said that there had been a suicide. Do you reckon that's linked to anything yesterday? But the actual person that they were winching had jumped that day, not the day before. Hey. New one, yeah. I don't know if they must have watched him jump this morning, but she was like, nah, he definitely jumped this morning, this guy. It is eerie that someone jumped in the exact same spot as the report was the day before. She goes, this 100% was today. But obviously at the same time, it's a relief that we didn't miss it. Unfortunately, people do this and feel sorry for them and their families.
We were all just sitting in the tower. Azza's just spotted a couple of Japanese kids just having a play in the shore, and they just started getting sucked out.
Folded down in the rhino, and I was just going to Jake, get your gear off, mate. This guy's underwater already.
Paddling out as hard as I could. Reached the first guy who was already underwater.
Got out to Jake, and he had this guy just slumped on the front of his board, and I was like, where's the other guy? And he was like, I don't know, he was just here. And I just swung around, I seen this guy's head just like that, and I just went, there he is, and I just swung around. I started paddling, but this wave just jacked up, and it just picked me up and just threw my board in the air.
All I'm thinking about in my head is just, I've got to get to him. I started swimming as fast as I could, just watching this guy under 10 metres away from me, just bobbing up, and I saw him get hit by one wave. Yeah, he just didn't come back up, so it's just, it was just so close.
We launched a ski and I got out there and picked Jake up.
I was thinking, you know, like maybe, you know, there might be a chance.
I knew we weren't going to find him, but we didn't want to give up.
It's already started to sort of hit you a little bit. After sort of half an hour, 40 minutes, you know, it does start to turn into a body retrieval.
I just never forget Jake just screaming, just, "I'm so sorry." I was just like, is this not good? But yeah, it's just and you just felt so responsible for what happened.
Emergency services have had no luck in their search for a swimmer missing off Bondi Beach. The victim from Japan got caught in rough conditions with a friend just before 5:30.
Haven't had a drowning down here for 7 or 8 years, so this is, yeah, the lifeguards take their job seriously. This is what we try to avoid. We get millions of people each year and sometimes we lose someone.
Shohei was 22 years old. He came to Australia to learn English. He'd been here for 2 months and he was in his last week of study. The host family came down and paid a visit. Always say to the boys, you don't want to have to explain to a family that you were on duty when it happened. It's not a good feeling at all. I'm very grateful. They knew how much effort we put into trying to save him, but I explained to them that we did our best, that our best wasn't good enough on the day.
Having someone die, I never want that to happen again, and I think everyone that works on this service never wants to see it again. So, eyes on the water, 24/7.
2 heads, they're right on shore.
Troy spotted 2 swimmers standing on the bank down the south corner, and it was just a routine, go down, move them into the safe area. Walking down to the car is 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and that's all it took from standing to drowning.
You get there really quick, they've fallen into the hole and they're not good.
Our response time to incidents is measured in seconds. The difference between 10 and 15 seconds is life or death.
Oh, can you go back on?
I'm going to keep an eye on the first guy, I got the second guy at the back, okay?
Ready, you're definitely in as well.
The radio's going in my ear, get there. Flying down the beach as fast as I can. You've got to dodge people, you've got to get your uniform off, you've got to keep an eye on 2 people drowning. I was trying to keep one eye on each of these guys. To have 2 and me, it's generally it doesn't work out for one of them. Keep going to the right. And I just got the biggest relief ever, seeing in my corner of my eye, Matt D on the other board. I don't know where he came from. And I just turned and I paddled as hard as I could to find the other guy. I couldn't see him. I saw him 1 minute and I didn't see him the next. Stay there, stay there.
Oh my gosh, that was scary.
Stay there. Grabbed him by the hair, pulled him on, and I had to look over my shoulder to make sure Matt had the other guy. And that was just the closure for me that we got them both.
hit just...
Yeah, Reedy, it was just a 2. It was a close one.
It was really confronting for me after having to speak to the boys about having someone drown in front of them, and you know, we worked so hard to prevent that, and to have it almost happen, it's like, it hits you pretty hard. You right there? Yeah, come on, out of the water.
That was insane. It was quite the other week.
I can't believe you didn't go under.
You're listening to Bondi Beach Radio, and it's another beautiful day down here in the People's Republic of Bondi.
After the incident, I had a couple of rostered days off. I just thought I needed to get back to work as quick as I could. That's the easiest way to put stuff like that behind you. I went over it and over it like nearly thousands of times. Like you definitely just replay it over and over in your head, and there's always things that you could have done differently that may have changed the outcome. But yeah, there was never a question about not coming back to work.
How you going, mate? Yeah, not too bad.
Welcome home.
Thanks, boys.
What's up? How you feeling? Good, man. You good?
Gonna stay back, so just gotta get back into it, I think.
Mate, you did unreal that day.
Yeah, thanks, Bakes.
I think it's going to take a couple of weeks before the boys are really back to normal. Still on the back of your mind constantly when you're looking out there in the water.
They haven't found him, obviously.
No, the boys have been searching. We have to ski in the water for 10 hours a day, every day.
Yeah.
It's so hard to put yourself in their shoes, but if I had to, I mean, to see someone that you're trying every effort to save their life and to watch them go under, I mean, it's very traumatic.
You know, it was the heaviest thing that's ever happened to me in my lifeguard career. You sort of got to stay positive about the whole thing. Otherwise, it plays with your head, and yeah.
Where are they? Just here on the boogie board.
You got to get back into the swing of things and just get back into your normal routine and just go about your daily life.
You alright? You alright?
This has definitely changed me as a person. It's opened my eyes to what, you know, what the dangers of everything is, like how easy it is to lose someone, how quick it happens, and you know, it's just made me appreciate life.
There's 2 now. There's one almost up the rocks at the iceberg.
Scores of swimmers are rescued in the space of an hour.
I was really scared and I was really worried about sinking in the water.
There's still so many people. It's 7 o'clock. We've got 3 sets of flags, and either side of 3 sets of flags, there's grips.
Approaching 7 p.m, it's pack-up time. But the New Year's crowd have different ideas.
Letting everyone know that the lifeguards go home at 7 o'clock. If you go in the water and you get into trouble after 7 o'clock, you're on your own. There's no one to help you.
Yeah, I mean, we want to protect and serve, but it's New Year's Day, we want to have a beer as well.
Once again, to all the swimmers out there, guys, the lifeguards are finishing up for the day. I recommend you call it a day and come back tomorrow.
Massive crowd on the beach for pack up today. Probably be here at least an hour overtime.
Dino's been on duty for 12 hours and still conducting rescues. If lifeguards leave now, lives will almost certainly be lost.
It's frustrating because, you know, we were meant to go home an hour ago.
Told him already. If you don't drop people twice.
Oh, your boys are starting to get a little bit frustrated, you know, it's a long day and people just aren't listening to it.
You're rescuing the same people in the same spots. It's like they just don't listen.
It's just frustrating, you know, they just You're doing it for them and they don't even really respect it or give a shit.
Boys, let's just go. Let's not watch them anymore.
Yeah.
We'll be here till 9 o'clock if we keep watching.
The beach is now officially closed. There have been scores of warnings, yet people still swim in rips.
If I did leave now and went home and someone, went after I was gone, I'd still feel pretty guilty.
After a 15-hour day, the lifeguards finally call it quits. Now it's time for them to enjoy a beer.
My day's been massive. We've had rescues all day and probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen for many years. So, I thought after that, Reedy and I'd come and have a beer.
But old habits die hard. Hoppo and Reedy are back on the job. A couple struggle 100 metres out. Hoppo and Reedy paddle out in near darkness. Reedy picks off one swimmer. Hoppo rescues two more. The couple had been given numerous warnings by lifeguards earlier that afternoon.
Like the sand just went down. And we just kept going like. We don't even have a flight here.
We were like, we're gonna be the stubborn people that's gonna die, and we almost did. That was scary.
Listen to the lifeguards. Listen to the lifeguards.
Yeah, seriously, listen to the lifeguards.
It's probably lucky that Reedy and I said we'll go and have a beer, because if we weren't having a beer, we went home. There'd be no one there for them. They would have drowned for sure.
Hoppo and Reedy finally go home. But at 9:30 p.m, a call from police. Lifeguards are back on duty.
I had the biggest day ever, and I just got home and had some dinner, and I got a call. There's a chopper down here searching for a missing person. A drunken swimmer's gone in, and he's never come out.
They both went in.
Yeah.
Both went in and one come out.
Been on the drink all day, and all from last night and all day. Come down for a swim, and he never come out of the water.
So I'm pretty upset. We were here to 8:15 tonight. We did loads of rescues. It was getting dark, and we warned people over and over.
Oh yeah, affirmative, thank you. Yeah, thanks for your assistance. They've had a look at the shore. They've also had a look at the cliff face. Yeah. They've not been able to see anything.
Postponing.
Let's go.
At 10 p.m, the search is postponed.
I guess we'll sort of take us as it goes in the morning. If he's still missing, then it's more of a body recovery, which will be not nice at all.
It's an absolute tragedy if something has occurred here, but weighing up all the options, they told me he was a good swimmer. Yeah, sure, he'd had a gut full of piss, but mate, I reckon he's somewhere else.
It's a horrible way to start the year.
Next morning, Dino gets a phone call about the missing swimmer.
How did it happen? Yeah, mate, I guess it's the best result. It is frustrating, but happy not to be looking for a body this morning. I'll pass it on to his job. He's all right, boys. One of those days where we walked away and said, we're lucky no one died today, and to get the call to come back and look for a body was pretty hard to take, and then to find out he was drunk and irresponsible and he's turned up at his mum's house, it's really, I don't know how to take it. I guess I'm glad he's not dead.
It says it all. It was a hot day. The 1st of January, they got blind, they've gone for a swim and missed each other.
Well, he left his clothes on the beach. I guess you would, he's gone missing and just disappeared.
Did he walk home through Bondi on New Year's Day in the nude and not even know about it?